Hello everyone. In this video, we I go to explain the Python program implements k-means clustering to perform customer segmentation using data from all customers dataset. The goal is to divide customers into distinct groups, which means clusters, based on similar spending behaviors and the income levels. This is useful in marketing, allowing businesses to target different customer groups with tailored strategies. And here we go to explain the code line by line. First from import pandas as pd, import matplotlib.py.as.plt from sklearn cluster import k-means, which means pandas is used for loading data and manipulating the data set. Matplotlib.pylot is used for plotting graphics and visualization. And next we want to read the CSV file. We already have the created mall customer CSV file and we read. And next is display the 5 rows, first 5 rows, which means the head of the mall data set, mall customer data set. We using data dot head for this, uh, to get the first 5 rows, and next is data information. We want to get the data information, so we use data.info for that. And next we want to find the missing values in each rows, in the each row in the column. So print.isNull.sum, which used to give the missing values in each column. And next is we want next we want to initialize the empty list to store WCSS within cluster sum of square values. Python for loop is used for loop is useful. Loops from 1 to 10 clusters creates the k-means model with the I clusters, using for loop. Uses the last two columns annual income and spending score for clustering via .ilog for comma 3 fits the model, and appending the interior WCWS value of the list. Next we want to figure out the size. So we use the fixed size equal to 8 comma 5. Then plot ranges, for 11 comma 11 comma WC is mark 0. These are useful for plot the elbow curve to visualize where WSCWS starts to level of elbow point. That's the optimal number of clusterings. Next we want next our code is the output for that. Next is the km is equal to k means n class is equal to 5. We need k means plus plus random state is equal to 42, which means creates and trains the k means model with the 5 clusters based on the elbow method. And next y prediction. Prediction the cluster label for each customer. Y predict contains the cluster index 0 to 4 for each customer. And next is data. And the cluster adds a new column customer clusters to the data frame to store predicted cluster labels. And next we want to filter the data into separate data frames based on the cluster level 0 to 4. And this is the code data as a cluster score y predict 0 to 1. So filters the data into separate data frames based on the cluster level 0 to 4. And next we want to plot each clusters in different color using the scalar plot. X-axis, in the x-axis we use the annual income and y-axis spending score, color coded for different clusters, and adds the legends and the title to the plot for the clarity. Here the end of the explanation, and the conclusion part. The program effectively segmentation customers into 5 clusters based on the income and spending scores. This segment can then be analyzed to create target marketing strategies for each customer group.